Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So today we are reading for Lady Gaga as you voted for over on my Instagram page. So I want to get straight into this reading. If you want to have your say and be involved with who I read for next, then make sure to head over to my Instagram and follow me over there at I am Kirstie Lewis. If you like this video, hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos just like this, then subscribe down below. And if you are interested in having a private reading with me, then just email over to kirstieLewisReadings@outlook.com. I know it's been a long wait, the readings are coming very soon. Just ask to be added to the waiting list, and when they are available, I will email over my price list. Anyway, let's get into reading for Gaga. Ooh la la, want your bad romance. Right, Miss Gaga, I feel the energy is so positive. Honestly, it feels really good. I feel like refreshed. When I was shuffling the tarot cards, the Temperance card kept flipping over, which made me feel like she's reflected on her past and she's moving forward now. I really feel like there's a new lease of life for Gaga. She's done the work. That's what I was told by Spirit. She's done the work. I don't know whether she went to rehab, but I feel like she has. I feel like she's done therapy or something like that. She's done the work, she's done the mindset work, and she's in a very good space and frame of mind. I asked if there'll be new music for Gaga, and I was told that there will be, but it's not going to be until at least like 2022 before we see a new album for Gaga. Gaga has got the acting bug, and I was told that there will be another musical film from Gaga, and I do feel like, and dare I make this prediction, she could actually play Maria in a remake of The Sound of Music. Just putting it out there, that's the film that I saw. I also saw Mary Poppins, which they correlated that as the remake. They showed me the remake of Mary Poppins. Julie Andrews played Mary Poppins. I saw the remake of Sound of Music. So I do think she may be offered that part, whether it be on stage, in film, but I think it is in the film. But I do feel like she's got the acting bug, and I feel like before she gets back into the studio and makes any more music, that she will do some more film. The last thing I saw for her before I pull any cards on Gaga is there is a relationship around Gaga. I feel like it's new within this new kind of phase of her life, but it's someone from her past. I feel like this person is someone she's been with before, and they are rekindling their relationship. The reason I say that confidently is because, again, the Temperance talks about reconciliation, repairing relationships, rekindling, and the Temperance kept flipping over when I was shuffling for Gaga before. So I do feel like if she is with someone, I feel like it's someone she's had a relationship with before. I feel like in the next 5 years at least there will be a marriage for Gaga, because I felt it on my ring finger, and I keep hearing fiance. I don't see any kids for Gaga. Not to say she won't have any. I feel like if she was to start a family, Gaga may adopt. I don't know whether she would have kids of her own. I feel like the charitableness in her and the sensitivity and the compassion in Gaga would make her want to adopt children. And so I do see if she was to have kids, she would go down the adoption route. Right. So much came through for her, so I just had to get that all out. But let's pull some cards on Gaga, ooh la la, rama rama ma, Gaga, ooh la la. Lady Gaga. Okay. Lady Gaga. Oh god, yeah. She's very, her energy's very clear. Lady Gaga. Oh gosh. Ooh. Lady Gaga. Guys, the Temperance card. These cards don't lie. I told you the Temperance kept flipping for Lady Gaga. It kept flipping. Okay. I'm looking at these cards and I'm just thinking, no, they don't reflect what I'm seeing, but here we have Six of Wands, so it makes sense. I feel like these three cards here are talking about what Gaga has been through, okay, because I feel like up until maybe 2 years ago, she was going through a really dark period. I'm talking depression, feeling down, sad, alone. her mind was in a complete different state than to what it is now, because we have the Seven of Wands here, which is reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed talks about a communication barrier. It talks about negotiations being hard work, trying to work through things and it being very difficult, people not listening to what you're saying, people not hearing you, and I feel like a lot of that actually centers around a relationship that she may have been in at the time, but also talks with her team and her management and some labels. I just feel like she wasn't being seen for who she was, and it really made her doubt herself. It made her feel bad about herself. It made her question herself. It made her think, well, if these people don't agree with me and don't see my vision, then maybe my vision's not good enough. And she really did kind of have those thoughts in herself. And following that, we have the Ace of Cups reversed, which talks about stagnation. Okay, and this talks about it's funny, actually. It's not funny. I mean, when I say it's funny, I mean it's quite weird that it would mean this. It talks about a fertility issue in a relationship, or an emotional block, a prevention of love growing or blossoming, and it leads to feeling empty and lost. I don't know whether Gaga can have children. I know I said if she was to have children, she would adopt, and I do feel like that is because of the compassion in her, regardless. But I don't know whether she can actually have children. And obviously, you know, that's not something she's going to share with the world. That's a private issue. That's a private thing. But I don't know whether she can have children. And I feel like maybe that put a little bit of a strain on the relationship she was in. Either way, I feel like these two cards here represent the relationship she was in. And it left her feeling very low and very down and very, very empty. Okay. The world upside down. Now the world, when it's the right way up, is the world. You've got the world in your hands. Everything's, the world's your oyster. Everything is at your command, you know. But when it's reversed, it talks about restriction. It talks about failure to move forward. You can't make decisions clearly. You're feeling negative. You're feeling trapped in the past. Your negativity and your past thoughts and beliefs are holding you back. Your world seems to be growing smaller and decreasing and shrinking rather than growing and excelling. And that's this whole period that she was going through. That's how she felt. And it was just a little bit of, you know, when we go through transitions in life, we will often go through these phases before we transition. And following that dark period came the Six of Wands. She put in the work. And I mean, she took time out. She dedicated herself to rehab. She dedicated herself to therapy. She said, I will get through this. I will be better. I will make myself a better person. Because we've got Six of Wands, which talks about triumph and reward. It says, after hard work comes a breakthrough. The Six of Wands is, you know, talking about favourable achievements. It talks about receiving a reward for your determined effort. It's a time to feel proud of yourself. It's a time to feel that you've achieved something. It's a time to let go and move forward. And I feel like that's exactly what she did. She really, when she went through whatever she was going through, she really applied herself. And she gave it her all to make herself feel better. And she really gave everything. But when she came out of, I don't know if she physically moved into a rehabilitation centre, but I definitely feel like she went to rehab. And after she came out of rehab, the Prince, same thing I suppose, the Page of Wands talks about cautious progress. And when she came out of that period, she was very cautious. She was very hesitant. She took her time to get back into work. I see her really looking at things hard, you know, not making any hasty decisions. She assessed her circle and who she could trust and who was telling her the truth. She was really, really cautious about her surroundings, and with every right. And this person came back. And the reason I say that now is because following that we had the Temperance, and it was really her looking at her past and looking at where she is now and thinking, well, can we do this? Can I bring that into this new me, because it is a new me and she can. The reason I say that is we've got the Death card reversed, meaning the relationship has not ended. It will continue. It's not destined to end. She's destined to be with this person, and they will try and make it work. The Eight of Pentacles reverse talks about overcommitment. It talks about saying yes to too many things. It's like you've given yourself too much to certain situations and now it's too late to say no. I don't feel like that's anything she's done yet. I feel like there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of opportunity. I know I can't describe this, but I know I'm going to try. I know Lady Gaga's already, you know, hugely famous. But I feel like we're going to see her pushed into the spotlight in a different kind of way than we have before, where she's going to be in quite high demand, okay? And a lot of people are going to want her to be in their adverts and be in their films, be, you know, be part of their brand. And I feel like it's an attention that she hasn't had before, and she's going to want to do it all. She needs to be careful not to burn herself out and overcommit herself. Oh, jeez. Right. What angels have we got? It's very funny, I haven't felt drawn to the angel cards in a long time. Right. Okay. So the angels we've got with Gaga are Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Like I said, Lady Gaga is about to embark on a whole new endeavour in her career. We're going to see her in the spotlight in the way we haven't seen her before. And I can't, you know, a lot of you are going to be thinking, what do you mean Lady Gaga's huge and famous? Yes, she is, but she's going to be in the spotlight in a way that she's never been. Just wait. Next we have Sanat Kamara, which is light activation. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Lady Gaga is clear. Like I said, she's done the work. She has done the work. And now it's just to share that light with everybody else. And then we have faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. There are times Lady Gaga does have a depressive side. And although I do feel like she looks at the world in a happy-go-lucky state, there are times when she does look around her and think, God, this is awful. This world is awful. This industry is awful. You know, there are times when she does feel that way, definitely. And I feel like that card there is just to say, have faith. You are the light. You are the light. I got that same kind of energy with Lady Gaga. It's very funny. Remember, if you haven't seen my Will and Jada Smith video, go back and watch that. It's not the exact same energy, but it is a kind of energy where Lady Gaga is almost like a light within this industry. There's a light that she has to shine on certain topics and situations, and she will continue to do that. Now, I'm just going to pull a few more tarot on Lady Gaga, her relationship, and what the next 6 months to a year look like for Lady Gaga. Nine of Pentacles reverse. 6 months to a year for Lady Gaga. 6 months to a year for Lady Gaga. Lots of financial things going on here. 6 months to a year for Lady Gaga. 6 months. Oh, okay, I'll take all of those. We'll take them all. Right, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, the Star. Right, okay. Okie dokie, dokie dokie. Right, we have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands talks about creative success. It talks about being inspired, being passionate, your ideas flourishing, and basically being successful in your business venture and your career. So, as I said, she is going to be in a new light that we haven't seen her in before, okay? So that just talks about that. She is basically about to embark on a brand new artistic pursuit, okay? And this card signifies that it will be successful. Next we have the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups, I feel, represents this man that she is romantically linked to. It's someone who again is quite artistic. I don't know whether he's in the same industry, but he again is creative, passionate, artistic, very loving, wants to help her, wants to guide her, wants to lift her up. And as a situation, the King of Cups says that you will be happier allowing your heart to rule your head. And I feel like Lady Gaga needs to do that now. Where she's come out of the therapy and she was really thinking about things, now she needs to get back into her heart space and let her heart rule the way. Now the next two cards I find a little bit concerning, because the Five of Pentacles talks about hardship with money, and it's tied next to the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which talks about wars with money. So I think Lady Gaga just needs to be a little bit careful of what she's doing with her money, okay? And really read the documents, read the dotted lines, because we could see some issues with money. I don't feel like it's her losing money. I feel like it's she needs to be cautious about what she's investing her money in and who she's choosing to go into business with. You know, I said there's a lot of opportunities coming to her. She needs to be careful about who she chooses to go into business with, okay? Because underneath those cards we have got the Five of Cups, which is why I was really worried about those two cards, because the Five of Cups talks about unhappiness, okay? I don't feel like she will be unhappy. I feel like this is a warning for her to learn from past experiences, okay? And as long as she remembers what she's been through, she will be able to make the right decisions. We have it next to the Star, which basically talks about inspiration and guidance, having clarity, purpose, and great potential. The reason I say learning from her experience is because the Star talks about past experiences giving you wisdom to make your dreams come true. So just be cautious. That's the warning, Lady Gaga. Don't make the mistakes you made before. You are very generous. She's very generous. She's very giving, but sometimes too giving to the extent that she suffers, and she needs to just remember that she's come this far. She's done the work. Don't make those mistakes again. But the happiness is definitely there for her, and her career is just going to flourish and move on to bigger heights, and it's really exciting, and I can't wait to see it all play out. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video for Lady Gaga. If you did, please hit a thumbs up. If you want to be involved with who I read for next, or give me your suggestions, then do so over on my Instagram, because that's where I take all of those suggestions and I allow you to vote on who I read for next. So that's at I am Kirstie Lewis. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos like this every single week, and I will see you soon for another video, lovelies. Bye!